Alright, hello everyone. Today we're going to be doing another series on this channel. This one I think is pretty cool because we're going to be going back in time and looking at the old seasons of Apex, because now we have so many seasons in Apex now and we're into the later part of the 20 seasons, we're like season 26 now, that we're kind of taking for granted every single season a little bit, and we kind of forget about what was actually added each season. And so that's kind of what I want to do, is I want to go back in time and see what was actually added and look at some of the trailers as well and kind of get me final thoughts on the season, how good it was. I kind of want to rate each season as well out of 10, based on the content that I've seen be added as well. So yeah, I want to hear what you guys think about this series, and I'm going to probably do it every single week for each new season. So we are going to start with the preseason, because there was a time before season 1 where there actually wasn't any new season. It was just the game was released. And so the game released on February 4th, 2019. And this part of the time was called Season 0, or the preseason. And it was only about a month or so before the first season actually kicked off, on March 19th. So this pre-season, there was obviously the 8 main characters in the game. So Bangalore, Bloodhound, Gibraltar, Lifeline, Pathfinder, Wraith, Caustic, and Mirage. Caustic and Mirage were locked at launch, and there was a new weapon, the Havoc. So from what it seems like to me is at some point within season 1 they actually released the Havoc, because obviously this was the launch season, so the game obviously released with all the weapons in the game. So they must have actually added the Havoc a little bit, like a few weeks after launch, potentially, within this season, pre-season. There was also a Valentine's Day event as well. I'm not going to watch the first video because that's actually a live stream when the game first actually came out, and it's like 3 hours long. I'm not going to watch that. But I am going to watch all these other trailers because there's quite a few, and get a little bit of a feel for how the game kind of started out and all the different trailers that came out.
Liberation from the IMC brought chaos to the Outlands, and the revival of an old blood sport. Some legends fight for fortune, others answers. But we shall all be forged.
I really remember this old trailer.
Mirage, quiet. Path, are we clear?
This is my favorite part. Exciting.
Jackpot. Don't mind if I do.
Back off.
But guys, I'm a legend in this thing.
Legends don't choke under pressure.
Yeah.
Death is inevitable. It's calling you.
Tell Death I said hello. So that clears things up. This is mine.
Yours? If it wasn't for me, you'd still be laying down on the job.
Did your weapon malfunction? Or did you?
Now you see me, now you don't. Sorry, did I confuse you?
Mother.
Isn't sneaking your specialty?
I believe with 10 kills, the loot should be mine.
That's a made-up number.
I just love these old trailer looks, like the art style. It just looks amazing.
Game over. Thanks for playing. High five?
Right, so I think we're all in agreement that I'm the one
Where
who...
you are, you've been spotted. Grenade.
Wins again.
Their deaths still carry honor.
Poor bastards.
Check out the loot. They left Gibraltar.
Yeah, it's just the core game that was just shown here, but what a classic trailer, man. I mean, seriously though, that's one of the most iconic trailers in just gaming in general, because they even showed the new feature that they were gonna add, obviously with the Banacon respawning, and then all of every other battle royale copied that. which I think is stupid. That the fact that like no battle royale ever had that to start with, it was literally like you're dead, you're out, and that was it. And Apex was like the first to actually add a respawn system, which was interesting because now we're like 20 odd seasons in and we're like complaining that we can't get back in the game, or people leave because they die, and like respawn was in the game, you know. Like respawn is in the game, but now we want it even better, and it's because obviously all this TikTok, the brain rot shite, everyone's bloody attention span is minimal at best, and obviously we just want to get back in the game, and yeah, but like that was a great first trailer, and I think they obviously released this at the actual launch of season when the game actually came out, season 0, and so it actually was a launch trailer. It was the official trailer, but it wasn't a launch trailer. It literally was a launch trailer. The game launched at that time, and I think we're kind of going towards that point again where we're starting to get trailers really close up until the actual release of seasons now, where it actually feels like we might actually get launch trailers at the launch. But then again, we haven't actually seen many launch trailers recently either. Like, they just kind of have disappeared, and now we'll just get like lore/launch trailers, and then some like gameplay trailers as well that are like a mix of the gameplay and also battle pass trailers. So it just seems like we're getting less trailers overall. But I mean, let's have a look at how many. I mean, there's like a million trailers here. No, yes, I remember this one. I'm a living legend. Damn, I miss these like original locations like these Sillion Mode.
Get ready. Together.
Let's go.
Yeah.
I have fallen.
Run to help you.
The hunt begins. Scanning the area.
That was old Bloodhound scan as well, that's cool.
Champion double kill.
I kind of hope that like Bloodhound like gets some love, because I kind of like forgot about Bloodhound a little bit.
Shots fired. Sending out my decoy.
This is where it ends.
Yeah, they're really focusing on Wraith. I guess they kind of knew at the very start that she was going to probably be like the poster child for this game. I mean, she's even in the front of like the actual art as well, so I think they probably knew that she was going to be like the character that everyone played. But I mean, the game's changed now. She's no longer the top player. Like the game's changed so many times. In fact, is this like a long video gameplay deep dive? I think that's the dev stream stuff, isn't it?
Who might best compliment Ben?
I'll watch it. Gameplay deep dive trailer. Interesting. Don't think I've watched this.
Apex Legends. A tactical, squad-based battle royale that has galvanized the Outlands.
Don't shield out.
It is the
don't think I've
ultimate
watched this.
test of survival. You win, or you die.
You
Is that
try,
Mozambique?
you die.
But this spectacle is nothing without the legends.
Damn, it's crazy how little
Larger-than-life
amount of legends
characters
that
like
was.
the famed Gibraltar, whose presence on the battlefield can always be felt. To Mirage, the fan-favorite jokester whose command of holotechnology makes him a master of deception.
Oh, sorry, did I confuse you?
There's the mysterious hunter Bloodhound, who quietly stalks their prey.
𝗦𝘂𝗯𝘁𝗂𝗿𝗶 and 𝗙𝗲𝘁𝗂𝗁.
and the tormented Wraith, who has learned to
Really
trust the
summarizing
voices
these
in her
characters.
head, a side effect of phasing between infinite dimensions. Looking for me? But even the most experienced legends must rely on their squad to achieve victory. Who might best complement Bangalore? A weapons expert and offensive powerhouse. Not your day, shooter. Is it the combat medic
Oh,
lifeline?
OG
Whose
G7.
healing abilities and emergency supplies can tip the
An
scales in her
OG
favor?
lifeline.
In this together. Or is she better suited with Pathfinder, the scouting specialist, armed with a grappling hook and zipline?
That was fun.
Or should she take her chances with Caustic? This sociopath relishes the final moments of his victims as they fall prey to his toxic chemicals.
In the end, everything dies.
Yeah. Caustic was like
Located
the
deep in
bad
the
guy as
Outlands,
well, back then.
Kings Canyon was once a rich, thriving territory with natural resources. The varied landscape offers a wide range of tactical challenges. Legends can easily find themselves fully
love that
exposed in the
location.
long sightlines of the Cascades and Shattered Forest. Got you. While the iconic Leviathan skeleton
Oh,
provides an
Skulltown,
epic
man.
backdrop in Skulltown and Thunderdome.
And Thunderdome, yeah. I don't really
It
care
all
too much about
starts
Thunderdome.
with the drop. An energy drop zone. Each squad is assigned a jump master. When the jump master chooses to drop, the whole squad exits the dropship together. Way to check it out over there. If you're
That
looking
was
to
another
kill
thing that was
quickly,
like just such a
dropping into
little
one of the marked
feature,
hot zones is your best bet
but
to
like
find
made
some
the game
higher
so
tier loot.
good.
But be warned, you could find yourself in a fight almost immediately. The ultimate test is to secure one of the roving supply ships. If you're
We need
skilled
more of
enough
these
to
type of
land on
things.
one of these hovering giants, some elite gear may be waiting for you.
Marvelous.
Like things like that and
Apex
the
Arena
train on
features
World's
a
Edge were like
robust
great
arsenal of
features
weapons
that
and
we
gear.
need to see come back in
From
new
agile
maps.
SMGs and heavy-hitting shotguns to deadly light machine guns and energy weapons. There's something for everyone. Finding the right gear is just as important. A single pickup can be the difference between victory
3
and
times
death.
sight in the bloody old hell,
And keep a
that
lookout for those larger backpacks. You'd hate to run out of ammo in a fight. Strategy and communication
Okay, so this
are
is kind of like a
essential to
little
squad
tutorial type of
success.
thing.
Context-sensitive smart comms allow legends to quickly share information with their squad.
Ah yes, the ping system.
Thanks.
No other game had that.
Copy that.
If you find yourself cornered or in an area that's already been picked clean, locate one of the jump towers. Squads can zip line up and redeploy into a new zone. And always be mindful of the encroaching ring. It can easily spoil your plans, or used wisely, can be the key to victory. Keeping your entire squad alive is crucial. If a squad mate goes down, move quickly to revive them and get back in the fight.
Yeah.
You'll be all right. If they do expire, all hope is not lost.
The
You have a
badass.
short window to recover the fallen teammate's banner card. If you manage to collect it, locate the nearest respawn beacon and call them back.
I like
into
how
the
they've
fight.
done this, is that
Be
they're
warned,
not just
you'll
showing
be
how you
heavily
play a Battle
exposed,
Royale,
and your returning teammate
they're
will have
showing all
no
the
gear when
new
they arrive.
things
So
that
make
is
sure
different
you're
with this
prepared.
game
Thank you.
to other Battle
The
Royales.
competition is all about survival, but the true glory comes from a legend's style. As you
Cosmetics.
climb higher in the ranks, a host of customizations and cosmetic loot will become available to you. Use these to deck out your apparel and weapons. And of course, show the whole arena what you're about with your legend banner. The competition continues to attract new, aspiring legends from all corners of the frontier. Who knows where the next
There's
champion
Octina
will come
Watson.
from? And with seasonal events bringing new challenges and opportunities, we've only seen the beginning of what's in store for those brave enough to step foot into the arena. Shoot this. A legend once said, it's a simple game. They kill you, they're better. You kill them, you're better.
True. I mean, it's mad, like, the fucking, I think it's mad. Like, just the fact that like this is all 6 years ago. It does not feel like it's 6 years ago. But like, I like how they did that trailer because it really shows you all the things that you want to see. Like, if you've played other battle royales, you want to see what's new and interesting with this one. What sets this apart from the rest? And I think that trailer did that pretty well. Developer Diary. I don't know what the hell this is. What's this? Oh, this is a dev stream type of thing. Okay, we don't even watch them. But we have all these ones as well. We have a shitload more. Oh shit, no, I didn't want to do that. Oh, it's very low quality, this one.
Sergeant First Class Anita Williams, 401-38416. Call sign, Bangalore. This former military weapons expert can use her smoke launcher and speed burst to quickly elude and get the drop on any opponent. You're just another KIA on my resume. With the widest area of effect, her rolling thunder ability is the true game changer. Real men use iron sights. I use heavy artillery.
That was quick. Okay, we're assuming they're just going to show all their abilities, aren't they? I'll watch them.
You can call me Bloodhound.
With their beliefs rooted in a long-lost culture, Bloodhound is a mystery. But what is known is that nobody can hide once they've got your scent.
It begins.
With the ability to follow tracks, see through walls,
I downed a hostile.
and the ultimate beast mode, it's rare that the hunter does not take down the prey.
Ahead, we talk of victory.
What that move on do? I mean, that's the thing, right? Like, it's mad that they have all these trailers because now some of these are going to be outdated, you know? Like Lifelines is going to be so outdated because her whole ultimate's gone. So, like, someone who's going to be like, enjoying the game, these trailers are going to be sitting there on the Apex YouTube channel, and they're going to not going to know, like, wait, hold on, what? Lifeline has a care package? Like, what? That's a thing? And they're not going to know that, like, Lifeline doesn't have a care package anymore. Like, you know, I don't know. I don't know if that's like going to be like a problem down the line when like Lifeline has, you know, situated herself as potentially no longer having a care pack for longer amounts of time than when she did have a care pack. I don't know how Overwatch does this, in fact, because obviously Overwatch really does rework a lot of their characters. But it'll be interesting how they do it.
Many would call Caustic a sociopath. He wouldn't classify it that way.
I don't concern myself with the ambitions of insects.
His toxic gas traps can quickly ambush an entire squad.
Know your place.
Immune to his own chemicals, he calmly stalks his subjects.
A deterministic end will find you below.
They say not all legends are heroes, and that's truly evident with Caustic.
In the end, everything dies.
Yeah. I mean, like, all these trailers are, like, great, like, for just getting, like, an idea of what the characters are, but I'm still worried about, like,
Standing
you know,
at 6'4"
changes.
and weighing in at 265 pounds, it's hard to miss 𝗦𝘂𝗯𝘀𝗰𝗿. Gibraltar's presence on the arena floor can always be felt in both his might and personality. A gentle giant at heart, he lives by the 𝗏𝗏 search and rescue motto, to be the shield for those in need.
I got you, brother.
Whether it's dropping his protective dome,
Here we go.
taking fire with his shield, or unleashing his devastating orbital strike,
Signaling an airstrike.
you know when Gibraltar's around.
This is Gibraltar's match.
And Gibraltar was pretty shit on launch because all the characters had the same health. There was no fortified or nothing. So Gibraltar was a bad choice to pick because he would just die immediately because of how big he was. Same with Pathfinder, really, as well. He was a big hit. Actually, no, I think Pathfinder had a small hitbox actually back then, and then they changed it. I think that might be the case. But Caustic, obviously, same thing as well. He had a very big hitbox as well. So playing them two characters really wasn't good. But yeah, let's have a look at the lifelines.
yourself. 𝗙𝗲𝘁𝗂𝗂𝗰𝗿𝗀 coming true.
Better known as Lifeline, 𝗙𝗲 has devoted her life to helping those in need. This combat medic is the ultimate support element to any squad.
I got your back.
She boasts the fastest revival time with cover.
Let's go.
Her healing drone is key during intense firefights. And the crowd favorite, her care package. And though small in stature,
Ready to go.
Lifeline's always down for a fight.
Remember this. I'm the one you should have concerns about.
Damn right. Look at Mirages as well.
Mirage doesn't take himself too seriously.
I gotta admit, I may have tricked you.
But don't be fooled. He's a master of deception.
This was just a lovely time. Thank you for this.
Equipped with the most advanced holographic technology, his illusions can trick even the most focused competitors. So make sure you know who you're shooting at all times. Because love him or hate him,
It's dupes o'clock.
Mirage brings that
I
special
wish his
something
decoys
to
actually
the
done
games.
something more than just like
You got
Yeah.
bamboozled. You better not come back to
stab
haunt
the
me.
enemy. I've always thought that you should be able to switch positions with your decoy. I'm sorry, like, but that just should always be a thing. The tactical's only just really for like a smart play to like put a decoy somewhere, but then when you look at it from like the enemy's perspective, you just shoot the decoy, you know, like just in case type of thing. Yes, you're gonna get scanned by the Mirage and like, you know, but I think I'd rather take that scan hit than potentially not understanding if that thing is a decoy or not, you know. So I think a lot of situations, people just shoot decoys and it doesn't really impact much. Obviously, it gives Mirage some insight, but then it's like if you're Mirage and you're already playing around with decoys, you've got to know that there's enemies nearby already. And so when they shoot the decoy, you kind of already know their position. You know, you kind of already know it. Because why would you be putting decoys there? You know, if you don't need to. You know, it's just kind of like weird. I've never understood why they approached Mirage in that way. Why it's the scan effect. I would have liked it like an EMP or like a silence and abilities effect. In my opinion, I think that would be way better because then at least if you shoot a decoy, you can't use your abilities. You can't run away. You know, and if Mirage also gets the scan as well, the Mirage can track you down a little bit. And like, you know, you can't run away from him. So it would be cool if something like that happened. Obviously, he is more of a support character now, so maybe to make the tactical more of a support ability. You know, if it gets shot, then your whole team heals, or you can shoot a decoy to revive a teammate that's downed. I don't know, but I've always thought Mirage is a weird one. Even just that trailer there kind of caught us back. They pulled us back to what I was thinking about before, which is like Mirage just doesn't fit the game. But he's always a goofy character though, so you know.
Legends come from all over the Outlands, and some of them aren't even human. Meet Pathfinder.
Hey, that's me.
A scouting specialist, this modified worker bot can use his grapple to easily get the drop on enemies and access hard-to-reach places. Pathfinder can also hack survey beacons to reveal the next ring location, while his zipline can provide the squad with a quick escape, giving a tactical advantage. Now, if you could just find his creator.
You don't know where my creator is, do you?
Now we do. Yeah, that's another thing as well, is not only are the abilities out there, but also the lore as well. Like, some of these characters just have their whole lore, like, already explained now.
Phasing between dimensions has shown Wraith the outcome of every single choice.
Try not to blame me.
A side effect of the technology, the voices in her head now echo these infinite possibilities. But she has learned to trust the whispers. By dropping into the void, she's rendered nearly undetectable.
Maybe in another time or space, you killed me, but not this one.
And with enough energy, she can even open a dimensional rift linking two portals.
Looking for
I
me.
mean, like, you can really just tell they really want people to play Wraith. Like, that trailer just looked so much more interesting than all the other ones. Um, but yeah, what's this one? Week 1 recap. Just very low quality, this. 𝗏 1 million players, right? Oh, okay, 5 million. Yeah, it was an incredible first week because they dropped it out of nowhere. No one even realized what the game was about. They literally just went, "Oh yeah, by the way, this is a new game. Play it." That's literally what they went. Like, so that was probably why it got so popular out of nowhere, because I think people get a bit fed up with Fortnite, a little bit, as being like the only battle royale that is like really popping. And it kind of is still to this day, really. But then again, I would say Fortnite's more of like a Roblox type of game where it just is like a series of games. And so it's no longer really the Battle Royale segment that really holds the game. If you took the Battle Royale out of Fortnite, I think there'd be so much more to the game because it's not just completely founded on the Battle Royale segment. Um, it's a big part of it, of course, but you still have all them other games and mini games and all that people have, done with the whole creative shit or whatever. I don't even know, to be honest. But like Fortnite's not just Battle Royale, whereas Apex is. Um, of course, you always have mixtape and whatnot, but it's like 90% Battle Royale, and then like the rest of the people play the rest of the stuff for Apex. But with the Fortnite, it's not like that. It's like tiny segments for each of these different games. So it's like a massive like Roblox economy type of thing. So yeah, I just think it's like for Apex to just release it out of nowhere, that is like it really did like combat Fortnite, and people were like, oh shit, like we need to look at this other game. Like they're doing some good stuff here. And obviously Fortnite took quite a lot of inspiration and made the reboot cards and whatnot. And I think people were getting quite pissed off because obviously like all these unique ideas, like Fortnite was just taking it, but likewise, I think Apex has probably took a lot of good ideas like the Battle Pass and stuff from Fortnite, so I think it goes both ways. Um, but yeah, I think it was really, really fun when it first came out, Apex, like.
Havoc rifle here.
The hype was insane. What was this called again? It's the Battle Pass trailer.
Fun as me?
Yeah, it's the Battle Pass trailer. Oh, it was a Havoc trailer.
Thank you.
Yeah, this is a Havoc trailer.
Dennis. I think there's enemies in the area. Target over there.
Interesting.
Making contact with enemy. Also spotted. Select fire. Surprise.
You know what it is, right? I would have loved to see these return, to be honest, because like they done trailers really good back here. I actually can now like successfully like say the trailers back here were actually really good. For a new player, if I want to know what's actually new, I can just look on on their channel and I can see there's a new weapon, because there's a new weapon trailer, and there's a new character because there's a new character trailer. Obviously there's a new battle pass because there's a new battle pass trailer. Like I can see all that stuff. Whereas now you have to know to look at the gameplay trailer to see what's new. I liked how they used to have all the character trailers. Like we did not get a Meet Alter trailer when Alter came out, which I thought was really weird because we've always had them, and now they're stopping even doing them. Obviously, we had this Havoc trailer, but this was like a one-time thing. It never really came back for any future weapons. But I think it would be great to have a trailer for each weapon, because if you want to know what weapons are in this game, having a trailer for each one potentially could have been like really cool, because each weapon has drastically different like capabilities and detachments and everything. Like each weapon is so unique. But then again, maybe they might not have done that because obviously hop ups get taken in and out of the game all the time, and added into the game. So it could have been like, with that trailer, that's outdated, of course, because the turbocharger is not going to always be in the game. So maybe that's why they didn't actually continue doing that. I don't know, but it would have been cool, I'd say. 50 million players, I think this is. Yeah.
Sit still, sit still. Let's go, in the smoke.
When the fuck did you do that? $1 billion outlets activated. 31 pings. That's people spamming pings there. One more than me kill. I think she was in feet. Damn, I mean that's like crazy, like first month or so, and the game already had fucking that many players. That's crazy. Um, but yeah, that's it for this season. Honestly, really, really good. Like just the preseason to have all these all these trailers. Really, I'd say was like the shining thing this season or preseason, whatever you want to call it. Like I really think like they should take a note out of this, because like if I'm a new player, I want to know what's new. And the amount of trailers, yeah, there's a lot of trailers, but they're very short. And so if I want to get some information, I'll just read the title and I go, right, yes, I like that. Or at least they could make these into shorts, in the future. Like if it's very short trailers, just put them on the shorts page, and so people can watch them there or something like that. Like I think it'll be great to like just see some of this come back in the future. But yeah, I want to know what you guys think about this preseason, because I think it's incredibly nostalgic and also just really nicely laid out with all the trailers. I like it a lot. But yeah, I would like to hear what you guys think, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye for now.